Tonight on SLU News 22.
SGA elections are drawing close and the campaigns are stepping into high gear.
Protests continue to spread across the Middle East after the revolution in Egypt.
Plus some local news and events going on around SLU.
And your local weather from Chief Meteorologist David Keller. Live from the Bush Student Center studios, it's February 14th and it's time for SLU News 22. Good evening, I'm Renee Deere. Good evening, I'm Renee Darris.
And I'm David Keller, filling in for Brett Kostreski.
Thanks for joining us here at SLU News 22. The SGA election season is in full swing now, with the election next Monday drawing close. The three tickets, Ignite, Building Bridges, and Evolve, have begun posting posters across campus and are busy recruiting voters. Last Tuesday, all of the tickets came together for the annual SGA debates where they discussed the platforms for their campaigns. The campaigns focused on a number of issues, ranging from the closure of the Grand Bridge to the repurposing of the Ballman-Eberhart Center and SGA transparency. For more on each ticket's platform and to see the entire debate, visit our SLU website at SLU-TV.slu.edu, and we'll link you to their websites.
SLU-TV will have special election coverage next Monday night. We will have interviews with the candidates for each ticket to give you the most information possible on their platforms. We will also be announcing the results live as soon as the polls close.
David is in the Weather Center with our first forecast. We had some beautiful weather this weekend. I saw lots of people outside enjoying the warm weather. Can we expect more days like that, David?
Well, unfortunately, Renee, the warmer weather has come to an end. A cold front came through this afternoon and brought us quite a bit of rainfall. Temperatures have fallen off due to that cold front, and we are now sitting at 39 degrees here on the SLU campus. That is our low for the day. Across the area, you can see temperatures off to the southeast of St. Louis are in the middle 40s. Off to our north and west, you can see those cooler temperatures beginning to filter in behind that cold front. We'll continue to see temperatures fall off through the overnight hours. Skies are mostly cloudy at the moment, but we will be seeing some clearing as we head towards the morning hours. For the overnight, temperatures will be dropping down to around 28 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. That is quite a bit colder than the weather we've been having over the past few days. Big change from the 70s we saw yesterday, and we can expect some more cooler weather as we head through the next couple of days. We'll talk about that and the long-range forecast coming up in a little bit. Back to you, Renee.
Thanks, David. Dr. Craig Van Slyke, professor at the Cook School of Business, has started a program called the Social Justice Computing Project with colleague Dr. Don Hardaway. The program provides home computers to students in the area who don't have them. Students
in the leadership programs help with the program by, by working on computers, updating them, and delivering the computers to the receiving students. Thus far, the program has provided 15 computers. If you have a computer you wish to donate, email Rob Boyle at boylera@slu.edu. As part of the Connect for Success Week, the Spring Career and Graduate School Fair will take place on Wednesday, February 23rd in the Wool Ballrooms of the BSC. All SLU students and alumni are welcome. Those that are not SLU attendees will be asked to pay $10. Professional business attire is required. On Monday and Tuesday, February 21st and 22nd, Career Services will be helping students prepare for their career fair with resume, reviews, and advice. There will also be a Dress for Success fashion show held on Tuesday, February 22nd, 2011 from 4:30 to 6 p.m. in the John and Lucy Cook Hall, and a job search webinar on Thursday that you can attend online at careerslu.edu. Chopsticks, an Asian cuisine concept, is now open in the Grand Marketplace. Chopsticks will feature 3 daily entrees: General Tso's chicken, Mongolian beef, and curry vegetable tofu, starting at $5.99. With an entree, you get one choice of jasmine rice, brown rice, fried rice, noodles, Vegetable egg rolls, crab rangoon, or dim sum are available for a limited time. Chopsticks will also offer a weekly limited time offer. This week's offer is cashew chicken. To view the entire menu and upcoming specials, visit Dining Services website at www.billiken-dining.com.
This Thursday at Chaffetz Arena at 7:30 p.m., Miranda Lambert will be performing. Tickets start at around $26. At 8 o'clock on Friday, also at Chaffetz, will be the Royal Comedy Tour. Please go to thechafetzarena.com for more information on both of these performances.
Parks College of Engineering will be celebrating National Engineering Week from February 21st to the 28th. There will be a variety of events, including the Parks Pinewood Derby, several talks, and an engineering scavenger hunt. For more information, visit parks.slu.edu.
In addition, this week is also Eating Disorder Awareness Week. You may have noticed mirrors around campus covered up for the Mirrorless Monday. The week also includes a survival panel at 7 p.m. on Tuesday in the St. Louis Room and a talk about eating disorder realities on Wednesday at 7 p.m. also in the St. Louis Room. After the break, we'll be taking a look at the national and international news. We'll be right back.
And welcome back. 17-year-old Alexander Springsteen of Hillsboro, Missouri died Friday night after he and his two friends tried to cross Highway 141 just south of Manchester on foot. The driver of a tow truck heading south was unable to stop and struck Springsteen. Manchester police say there is no controlled crosswalk at the intersection of Merrimack Station Road and 141. It is a state highway 6 lanes wide. Their investigation is still not complete, but at this stage they do not expect any charges will be filed against the driver.
This Saturday and Sunday at the Botanical Gardens, members of the St. Louis Metropolitan Sugar Art Guild will showcase their unique creations, ranging from the simple and traditional to the colorful and whimsical. Learn how decorators combine gum paste, flowers, piping gel, sugary glitter, and more to produce one-of-a-kind cakes. Please go to www.mobod.org for more information.
Union members are protesting a new Wisconsin budget proposed by Republican Governor Scott Walker. The budget will cause the price of union workers' health insurance to double and requiring them to pay half of their pension costs. Walker is promoting these cuts by saying they will help balance the budget, but many are saying it is too steep a price.
The United States budget is currently up for review in the Senate, but first, in order to keep the government operational, a continuing resolution to supply the government during budget debates must be agreed upon by March 4th. If this does not happen, the U.S. will default on its loans and the government will face a shutdown. To add to the urgency, Congress is not in session next week. Speaker of the House, John Boehner, has not ruled out a shutdown as Senate Republicans refuse to pass any bill, even a short-term stoppage that does not make significant cuts in spending. In response to questions about whether jobs would have to be cut to meet the spending reductions, Boehner responded, "Since President Obama has taken office, the federal government has added 200,000 new federal jobs, and if some of those jobs are lost in this, so be it. We're broke."
On Saturday, Crown Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces in Bahrain, ended the brutal crackdown of the citizens' revolt and let them return into Manama's central Pearl Square that has served as the headquarters of the revolt. The predominantly Shiite nation is calling for the removal of the Sunni monarchy. Bahrain is a key post for the U.S. Navy.
Revolution riots have also spread to Libya, where they appear to be particularly bloody. Libyan civilians are calling for the end of Muammar Gaddafi's 42-year reign. He took up office in a coup in 1969. Liberian forces were reported to have opened fire on mourners leaving the funeral of protesters, Saturday killing more than 15. Gaddafi has previously been accused of human rights violations. There have been over 200 deaths in 6 days of protests.
It's 39 degrees outside right now. Temperatures are falling, and we could be looking at some snowflakes by the end of the week. I'll have a look at the extended forecast when we come back from the break.
And welcome back. David, it was cold and rainy today. How long is this dreary weather going to last?
Well, we have some good news. The clouds and rain are headed out, but unfortunately the cooler weather is here to stick around for a couple more days. However, when you woke up this morning, you may not have realized it was going to be cold today because temperatures were in the 60s. In fact, we had a midnight high of 62 degrees here at SLU. It was 64 out at Lambert at midnight, And this afternoon, temperatures have fallen down to 39 degrees, and that is our low for the day. So a little bit of a backwards day. High temperature in the morning and then falling throughout the afternoon, and they will continue to fall overnight down to about 28 degrees as cold air continues to filter in behind this cold front that pushed through during the morning hours. That brought us the rainfall. That is shifting off to the south and east, and that means the clouds will be headed out of the area. Now, looking at our temperatures, you can see there is some much colder air just sitting off to our north and west. That is what's filtering into our area, and that's why we are seeing the falling temperatures behind this low pressure system as it continues to move off to the north and to the east. By tomorrow morning, temperatures will be around 30 degrees as you head off to your 8 a.m. classes. A little bit chilly, so you're definitely going to want to get your jacket back out in case you put it away over the weekend, as it was very warm. By noontime, temperatures warm up to 37 degrees. However, that's going to be a big difference from today. We saw temperatures around 50 at the noon hour, and by tomorrow afternoon, a high temperature of only 40 degrees. That is below normal, the first time we've been below normal in several days. And by tomorrow evening, a temperature right around 36, so a much chillier day as compared to the past several days. Now, here's your 7-day forecast. The cooler weather does stick around for Wednesday with the temperature around 53 degrees. However, that is above normal once again. By Thursday, a larger storm system heads into the region. We could see some showers and thunderstorms, maybe some heavy rain. And as that storm system departs and pulls in some colder air, we could see some light snow during the morning hours on Friday before a high temperature of 39 degrees and then moderating back into the middle 40s by the beginning of the weekend and next week. So we are definitely looking at some more February-like temperatures rather than the May temperatures we saw this weekend. So if you enjoyed the weather this weekend, I'm sorry, there's not much more of that in the forecast.
That's terrible. Let me know when spring is coming.
It's just around the corner. We're almost there.
We'll be right back with more. Don't go away.
And welcome back. In other international news, a coalition of youth groups, labor unions, and human rights organizations have begun protesting in Morocco. They are demanding a new constitution that they hope will create better democracy in the North African country. The protesters are hoping for better economic opportunities, educational reform, better health services, and lower cost of living. Plainclothes police officers have been moving about the crowds, but protesters have remained relatively peaceful and have not yet clashed with police.
Yemeni citizens continue to riot against President Ali Abdullah Saleh's 32-year reign. In an attempt to quell the riots, the president has pledged to meet some of the protesters' demands and has reached out to the tribal chiefs. The riots have already killed several citizens.
And now some news from out of this world. According to astrophysicist John Matze and Daniel Whitmire, professors of the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, there may be 9 planets in our solar system again, but no, it's not Pluto, unfortunately. Its name would be Tai Chi. This hypothetical planet has not been noticed before because it resides inside of the hypothetical Oort cloud, which is at the edge of our solar system. Either way, we'll know in 2 years when they've finally had a chance to analyze all the data and determine if that planet is really there.
NASA is set to launch Space Shuttle Discovery for its final voyage. The Space Shuttle has been grounded since November for fuel repairs. The shuttle will carry 6 astronauts, a humanoid robot, and a full load of supplies to the International Space Station.
And finally, some strange news coming out of Detroit. Detroit Mayor Dave Bing announced that the city has no plans for a RoboCop statue to honor the 1987 science fiction movie based in Detroit. Bing had taken to the internet to solicit ideas for the city's revival when the question had come in via Twitter. There are not any plans to erect a statue to RoboCop, Bing tweeted. Thank you for your suggestion. Just 6 days after his tweet, an online fundraising campaign started by a loosely organized group of Detroiters has raised more than $50,000 to build a statue to pay homage to the film.
Oh, that would be an awesome statue in Detroit. I think they should go ahead and build it anyway.
That'd probably be pretty fun. I think it's funny that they are going ahead and raising money for it anyway.
I know, they might as well build it. So how about the weather?
Well, the weather is looking rather chilly, especially for the next couple of days. Some moderation as we head towards midweek with temperatures in the 50s by Wednesday and Thursday. Another big storm comes through Thursday night into Friday, bringing our temperatures back down into the 30s for Friday with some snow possible. But it doesn't look like a major winter storm. I think we are finally starting to edge towards spring.
That sounds great.
And that's our show for tonight. Thank you for watching. Don't forget you can follow us online at SLU-TV.slu.edu or follow us on Twitter or Facebook. Have a great night.